Okay, welcome back. We have 8 ender eyes. I'm also carrying one of the furnaces from the village. I actually used my pick for the first time. The sun is about to rise. The only thing I'm worried about right now is the weather, and whether the weather will hold up this day. But today is the day that we are going to go searching for the Stronghold. And so I'm going to let the sun rise a tiny bit more just to make sure that any spawned enemies will be burning up. Any undead monsters anyway. Just gonna go peeking over the horizon here and see if we see any bad guys. I do not. Okay, I see a creeper over there, but that's not too bad. I think I'm gonna start basically over in the desert over here where I've been fighting the Enderman, because that's a nice open space to go ahead and throw our first Ender Eye up into the sky, where we'll be able to see exactly what direction it's going. And so I'm gonna walk over there and see you guys there in a moment. All right, here we are. Let me get Ender Eyes on my bar. I think I'm actually, just to make sure I don't accidentally throw multiple of them, going to just put one on my bar and throw it, and it is going this way. Okay, please don't break. Hooray. And now I'm not sure what is kind of like the optimal way. So basically this is heading to the west. What's like the optimal distance to go. And so I'm going to mostly choose when to throw it again based on the terrain. I want to throw it again kind of on a flat area where I will be able to pick it up if it does fall again. I can kind of see into the water in the river over here pretty well. And so I think I will just try it from here again. I didn't go very far. I should probably be going farther. But I don't have a ton of experience with this. The entire world was played in Minecraft 1.2.5, so I don't expect problems. Alright, and that was slightly to the south as well. Alright, staying intact again, so that is great. And I guess I'm going to go get up on top of one of the mountains over here or something next. I have had problems with Ender Eyes not leading me to the Stronghold before. But when that happened, it was in a world that like started in 1.0 or 1.1, and then I was throwing them in 1.1 or 1.2, and different versions of different terrain generation, and blah-de-blah-de-blah-de-blah. And so I expect that it should work just fine, since everything in here has been in 1.2, and I really don't want to throw it up here, I don't think. So I think I'm going to go maybe up on top of this mountain. Yeah, I'll bring you guys back in a moment. Alright, I am atop the next mountain, and I think there's enough land over here that I'm not worried about this if it keeps going in the same direction. Yes, it's still going in the same direction. Please don't break. Hooray. And so we'll continue going in this direction. This is a part of the world that I have not explored. And it actually occurs to me, I am not going to try to actually, triangulate mathematically, but rather than go exactly where it is pointing, I instead am going to go more to the west and to the north, even though it's pointing to the west and a little bit to the south, basically to try to get a sense of just how far I'm going to have to go. And now I have some ugly terrain to traverse. Yuck, so I will get down from here and walk over this way a bit and see you guys in a minute. Alright, I've walked a bit more to the west. I think it's going to go this way. Let's watch. It's still going mostly west. Please stay, hooray. Alright, I haven't had to spend a single one yet. And yeah, it looks like I'm going to have a long way to travel to the west. So I'm a little bit worried about the length of the journey, but I have pretty much everything I need on me to survive. And so we will just continue on. I will bring you guys back in when I find the next place to throw it. Alright, the extreme hills biome looks cool, but is awful terrain for this kind of mission. But here we go again. It is still going this way, almost directly to the west. Slightly more south now. But I think I actually am really going to have to go a long way, because it really hasn't been changing trajectory at all. And so, well, let's take a look at what we got over this mountain. Alright, kind of hopefully a way down that I can traverse, maybe, possibly. Awfully steep, but I'll make it down. Alright, I'll see you guys over the next mountain. Alright, there's a deep valley up ahead, and so I've backed up a bit so that I can make sure that if this falls, it will fall somewhere where I can retrieve it. Oh, that one broke. But we're still going this way. Alright, and so, and the sun is going to be setting soon. Steep terrain. Yeah, I guess I'll go up to maybe where those pumpkins are or somewhere over there and see if we can get one more before night falls. This terrain, oops, is crazy. I just accidentally moved my mouse. Okay, there were those pumpkins, but then there's a ravine down here. And it looks like we might be getting over into like a desert or something over there. I see an Enderman who has spawned in the shadows down here. Let's not talk to him. Alright, and there's a spider over here too. We can dispatch with him pretty easily. Alright, let's just gently avoid the Enderman. And I think we're going to have to make camp for the night. And so... yeah, what do I want to do? Yeah, I think I'm just going to wait out the night, and I will see you guys again in the morning. So, see you in a bit, and we'll continue looking. Alright, it's a fresh morning, or a little bit past. I went AFK for too long. There is a desert coming up, and we are still headed in that direction. And we managed to get this back. Hooray. So I'm kind of worried about just how far we're having to travel for this first stronghold. But c'est la vie, I'll meet you guys in the middle of the desert, and we'll go take another look. Alright, we've traveled a bit of the ways through the desert. And it is still pointing in this direction. Wow. And that one broke as well. I do like the animation when it breaks. I do not like the fact that it means I have fewer ender eyes. Alright, so I'm going to continue walking this way for a long way, and see you again. Alright, this is maybe not the ideal place to throw, but I think I have enough head clearance. Okay, and now it's headed back in the opposite direction. So, that is good news. And we managed to keep the ender eye, so that is good news as well. And so somewhere between here and the desert. And so I will try to go about halfway back, and we'll throw it again, but it seems like it's going to be somewhere under the swamp over here. And I guess I haven't gone too far. I could bring you guys along for the ride, try to find the next best place, try to basically kind of cut the distance in half or so. I think I can see the desert on the horizon over here, and so I want to try somewhere where basically, yeah, I don't have to worry about it falling into a hole anywhere. So let's try throwing it here and see if it's still headed back that way or back this way. Okay, it's still back this way towards the desert. Please stay intact. Hooray! Alright, and there's a torch that I left up out in the desert. And so, one imagines it's going to be very near here. Because my last throw, I guess, was in the desert, and this was on the edge of the desert where I left the torch. And so I guess I'll go up here, since it's kind of on a hill, where I'll have the most ability to see. And we'll try throwing it again. Alright, here goes nothing. And it's still back this way. Okay, great. And you guys saw, I was standing kind of over there when I threw it before. And so, I guess I will stand around here and throw it again, and I think we might finally reach the point where it's going to dive down into the earth. I'll try right here. Okay, this time it went this way. Ah ha 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 ha! You hear that? I don't even need to throw it anymore. That's the sound of a zombie beating down a door. And the only place there could be a door, other than a village, is inside the stronghold. So it never occurred to me before that you can use zombie noises to find a stronghold. That is pretty awesome. Wow, wow, wow. And it sounds pretty close, too. Like, I guess I'm obviously within 16 blocks of it, I think is how far most noises travel. And the zombie, oh, just broke down the door, and so I'm not going to be able to listen for it anymore. But I bet you if I basically dig straight down here, okay, there's a few things that I should do. One is I'm going to line this area with a bunch of torches. The area where I heard the zombie beating down the door. And we know it's got to be close to the stronghold. And then the other thing is I'm going to hit F3 so we can get our coordinates. X minus 708, Z of 73. Okay, it's only about a kilometer from the village. That's not bad. And, oh, and apparently the zombie found another door to bust down. I could be using my pick right now, but I really, since it's the only pick that I have, I want to save it for the end, because I think that would be super useful. And the zombie just busted down that door as well. And so I'm not going to use the pick, and instead I'm just going to punch through some blocks. I expect to arrive in the stronghold very shortly, and so I will see you guys when that happens. Since I am a long way from home, that's where I started digging down into the stronghold, and it's about to turn nighttime, I did go ahead and make kind of like a little house and put down some of my valuables here. Guess I'll kind of do it like that. But I am going to keep on digging down here at night because I expect that I will get into the stronghold and inside kind of a protected area before monsters start spawning, and even if they do, I'll just go ahead and close that up, and so that shouldn't be a problem either. I will see you guys in the stronghold. And it just started to rain, and so I feel like that is really good timing from the point of view of I got here just before the rainstorm came, so that's happy. More zombies breaking down door noises. I don't actually hear the zombie himself, and so I wonder if you can hear doors breaking farther away than you can just hear normal monster sounds. I don't really know what the story is with that. I also think it's the case that the zombie isn't trying to get anywhere. Like in the case of villages, the zombie is trying to get to the villagers, but from my experiments with mob AI and exploration and tactics, my impression is basically anytime the zombie is standing next to a door, he will automatically start breaking down the door, even if he's not facing that direction or actually like trying to go there. And so I think that's what I'm hearing, just zombies wandering around and happening to be next to wooden doors. And then all of a sudden you hear the door breaking sound. And then, yeah, he might wander away and the sound, or that will happen. Basically, he stood next to it long enough that he busted down the door. So I am looking forward to going and meeting this zombie. I just heard a silverfish, which means I also hear a skeleton. I am within 16 blocks of the silverfish spawner in the stronghold room, I think. I don't think silverfish spawn otherwise naturally inside the stronghold. There, you just heard him again. Oh, and here's a zombie as well. And so I might be like right above the, what do you call? The room that has the end portal. Oh, this is so exciting. I'm going to leave you guys here, even though I'm doing the very, very tedious job of just punching through bricks, because I know I must be close at this point. I've already heard the skeleton noises for about, I don't know, 3 or 4 bricks, and so they can't be much further below me. I must be almost down there. Aha! There we are. That is a stronghold brick. Okay, and so there it is, the interior of the stronghold. And I did hear another silverfish just a moment ago. And so I expect... Oh, I think I heard some lava too. I expect I might even be like right next to or right in the room. Alright, don't see any bad guys in here right now. One more brick to punch through. Okay. Great. There is a chest. Very exciting. Let's add a little light, make things a little bit safer before we check that out. There's a skeleton right over there who is already shooting me and killing me. Oh, and I don't have my food bars. Crap. Let's kill him. Let's get some food into me. And let me also actually go and switch to better food, because I have food aplenty. Oh, wow! He just dropped a Power 1 bow. That is pretty cool. That will be useful against the EnderDragon, I believe. Alright. Here is a door that is still intact, perhaps because it is open rather than shut. I'm not sure if zombies can attack open doors. There is a creeper, who apparently cannot walk through the iron door, or just didn't see me, I'm not sure. Oh, there's a bunch of skeletons. Oh, ender pearls! That will be useful if I need to craft more Eyes of Ender. So I will take them, happily. And I will take the chest in a moment as well. It seems like the skeleton and the... Oh, now he's through. I was going to say, it seems like they can't seem to find their way through the door. But that is incorrect. He was able to successfully get through the door. Alright. I've been doing a lot of talking and not a lot of kind of like fighting and lighting things up, so let's do some fighting and lighting things up in here. I have plenty of torches by virtue of the fact that I'm carrying tons of coal. I just heard a creeper take fall damage. Except I put my tons of coal back up in the little house room that I just made upstairs. Alright, so we'll use our 12 torches that we have here, and then we'll climb back out and explore the rest of the stronghold in a bit. Yes. Alright, my staircase back up is over there. And, right, here was the crazy door that there were a bunch of bad guys behind. Ha-ha! Oh. A door that is placed the wrong way. They need to redo the train generation now that they updated kind of the way that doors work. So that the doors actually face the right way with respect to the buttons. And yeah, there's all these torches that aren't giving any light, and so that is my second, oops, least favorite lighting bug. Oh, crap, 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 crap. Alright, still regaining health. I'll be okay. There's another crazy lighting bug that apparently inside the door, the skeleton arrows, like, don't think there's any light on them, and so they're completely dark. I'm definitely headed away from the room with the silverfish and the end portal because I haven't heard the silverfish anymore. Alright, I'm going to go upstairs and get some more torches. Actually, let me grab this chest on my way out, because having another box will be super useful. Yes, and we'll head back down here with more torches and better able to explore this whole place. So I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright, I think I also, oops, need to item repair my swords. Item repair, do-do-do-do! Alright, so that is in better shape. I can put away this extra bow in case I need it for something else. At this point I've got up to 40 arrows, so that's happy. Put away some things that I don't need to be holding right now. And yeah, we'll leave some torches in the chest there, but now I'm ready to head back down into the stronghold. So, let's do it. Boom. And this time, we're going to light it all up. We're going to find all the cool things to find. I wonder, I think I will destroy the silverfish spawner when I find it. On the one hand, silverfish are actually probably my favorite mob in the game, because I just think they're awesome and original and clever. On the other hand, they're not going to do anything for me. I would really like to do some mob science and do things like Etho was doing with his kind of silverfish trap creation thingy. But I don't need to do that in this particular series. Oh, there is another chest. That is super awesome. I will check it out in just a moment. Seems like we're safe enough. Iron leggings! Oh, wow! I did not know you could get those here. Oh, man, I'm going to be, like, armored up to fight the EnderDragon at the end. This is going to be super cool. I do not know where this crazy zombie is doing his zombie thing of breaking down doors again. It doesn't seem like there's anything up here. So where do I hear him? I can't really get a good directional read. Alright, the door breaking seems like it's through here. Let's just continue exploring the stronghold. I think it's gotta be... I think it's gonna be strongly connected. Like, there should be a pathway to walk to wherever it is. I don't think it'll be, like, disconnected bits of the stronghold. So I just need to wander around a bit. And eventually... Right, like, I haven't gone down here yet. So let's go down here and see what we find. Oh, and with a pick, I could pick up half slabs. I don't know... Like, obviously you can use half slabs to prevent... Oh, is this the... No. You can use half slabs to prevent mobs from spawning, and so if I wanted to do that for some reason, I could do that. It seems to be going down more. Oh, 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 oh. Hello, creeper. Actually, yeah, rather than waste my sword... Oops. That was much, oops, closer in the face than I wanted it to be. Oh no, there's an abandoned mineshaft there, too. That is bad for 2 reasons. Oh, crap, crap! Crap, 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 crap. Alright, I'll use my sword on you, since I need to regain some hearts. Yes, the abandoned mineshaft is bad for 2 reasons. Multiple reasons. So, cave spiders is one. The fact that it's a structure running through a structure means that it could somehow, like, disrupt the portal room is another. I thought I had a third reason lined up at this point, but now I can't think of what it is. Alright, I am just gonna... I should be trying to get critical hits so that I'm using less of my sword, possibly. since the sword running out is a possibility. Library bookshelves are not going to be useful to me at all. I think there's a chest up here, and so I should go up here. Yes, there is a chest up here. Awesome. So let's see what's inside of it. Apples. More iron. Alright, that's nice. And it's another chest. I think I might have forgotten to take the other chest. I already forgot. At this point, I'm going to have plenty of chests, so I'm not so worried about that. We got a ton of zombies. There's a zombie. And once again, I'm neglecting to... And I hear a zombie breaking down. The zombie breaking down door sound is really loud. Kind of startles me every time I hear it. I just saw him. There he is. Oh, crap. There's another one. My goodness. I'm not doing a great job here. I think I am basically kind of freaking out a little bit about the abandoned mineshaft possibly running through here. I should really go back up to where I heard the silverfish, because if I heard the silverfish, there's got to be that room at least, and so hopefully the ender portal... Oops, crap. Darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it. Hopefully the room with the portal is intact. And so I think I might do that rather than explore the entire stronghold. Like, on the one hand, it's a little bit interesting to explore, and on the other hand, it's kind of pointless, because the whole point of this series is to get to the end, and I don't need to explore the whole stronghold to get to the end. I could find... Well, I did find that iron leggings, and so there could be some other good loot that I do want to find. But the first thing I really want to do is just make sure that there's going to be a portal that I can actually use. So I'm going to head back up and try to find the silverfish spawner portal room, whatever it's called. And yeah, I'll bring you guys back in as necessary.